What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to The Great Ace Attorney. When we left off, we were going down, we were doing positively, and then he tore us to bits in an instant, laughed us in our faces, but then he decided to make a mistake, and he decided to show off that disc against Inspector Gregson's good wishes. And now we have it and know that Egg is involved somehow. Egg! And so now, granted, with the way this is going, I think we're about to enter probably. I would assume we're on the verge of another final argument, because I bet they're all about to shift after this, probably. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking too soon ahead, but this feels like one of those moments where he's cornered us and everyone will switch to his, because he's been talking to the jurors too, so. Let's see where this goes for us. Oh, that's loud still. Whoops. I await your confident verdict, fine jurors.
Using flattery, I see.
How on earth? Well, it's to go the jury was on my side, but now...
Well, all it takes is a moment, huh? Yep.
As the commander of this small platoon, I would like an opportunity to speak.
Go on, Foreman.
At this moment, all of our lingering doubts have been resolved. We have reached a final conclusion, that is the conclusion we have reached. Oh no, please.
Ooh.
Very well, and allow me to make a formal request. Jurors, present your verdicts to the court.
I called it.
Uzite, yep. I knew it.
No. No, you're gonna kill a man. You literally left a knife in someone, you left a scalpel in someone's stomach. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Donk. You know you're not in the surgical room still, right? You can touch the button.
I know.
The jury seems to have reached a unanimous verdict.
We have eliminated all that is impossible. Then whatever remains must be the truth.
Well, that's one of Holmes's lines.
I was about to say, that was very familiar.
Dare he use it without my permission? And he looks so smug about it too.
Don't worry, Iris. I won't let it end like this.
I was gonna say, I've heard that before.
Yeah, I was like, I almost thought for a second, because I don't know if just because it seems like these games take so long, but I was like, that felt like an old line. Like, that almost felt like something from like the Phoenix, the original Phoenix Edgeworth
because
era.
Didn't he tell that to us on the ship?
Probably. That was the first time we met him, really, so that would be when it happened. But like, it just felt like it happened so long ago that I was like, and it would be something that you'd hear from like between Phoenix and Edgeworth and Port towards the very beginning. So I thought that was them for a second. I was like,
no.
Whoa, that would have been a wild comic. But no, that was Sherlock. So there has to be more to this case than meets the eye. We know a part of the truth already. We know that Gina definitely did not shoot Hatch.
Very well. Let us begin the second closing argument of today's trial. Foreman of the jury, are you prepared?
Of course. We're always ready to do battle.
Very good. 6 jurors. The court orders you to explain the reasons and the basis behind your guilty verdicts.
Okay, hopefully some of you have some actual logic behind what you say this time instead of just like, you dirty filth, clean it up.
Basically.
At the end of the day, a pickpocket is still a pickpocket. She's not a good citizen like us. Okay, shit.
Only 2 shots were fired in the pawn shop to clear who the murderer is.
Okay, I like that one. I don't even need a status go for this. No matter how you look at it, she's guilty. Okay, well. I didn't think this issue would turn out to be such a God damn it, man.
She attempted robbery the day before as well. Today looks to be a busy day.
I am an expert of guns. I have seen many crimes. I know it all. Okay, so we can at least still work with a good bit of those.
Yeah.
So.
Well then. There really is no room for doubt with this verdict.
That black-hearted attorney hypothesis was so slightly persuasive, I admit. But the second it exploded with a cloud of shrapnel, I knew it was all over.
You stop looking at that
I
maid.
felt it in my bones.
God.
This is bad. All I meant to was turn against me in mere seconds.
I'm still angry.
Iris?
That stupid plagiarizing prosecutor. Doesn't he know that being a thief has nothing to do with shooting Hatchling? I can't believe him. He's just horrible.
Allow me to exit the stage for a moment. I wish to savor the blessed flavor within this holy grail. Okay.
Go on, defense. Begin your closing argument.
Ready mode. Activate. Understood. Ka-chow.
Did you really just say ka-chow?
Hell yeah, I
Why?
did. Because I can.
That's cursed.
So I'm going to assume that juror 2 and 6 will be tied since they're both about guns, but I'll go down the line and see what they have to say.
Yeah.
This one's going to be a tough one unless he changes his verdict or someone pipes up for something he says. So are you saying...
Pipes up.
Christ. So are you saying that every pickpocket is a murderer then? What? Do all British war veterans jump to such hasty conclusions? Where? Watch your mouth. You fiend. Are you mocking the proud British Army? I believe you just did something similar. Every pickpocket, every soldier. That's a dangerous, slippery slope. Oh, well, I suppose you do have a point. How should I put this? We have evidence of a crime already readily available. I can't almost see her as someone who's willing to commit more crimes. When you say evidence of her crimes, do you mean this? It's been established that the defendant tried to steal that, right? Well, considering how it was presented when she did it, I can't really deny it.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, this is the first time I've seen the real deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't there.
Granted,
She only saw the copy that he
We
made.
did hand it to her earlier to do the little spray on there, but the game probably
That's
didn't expect us to do that already.
Caramel.
This was originally used as caramel to make a
I
reproduction,
forgot
didn't
about that strike of genius.
Didn't you say he was gathering all the music boxes in Europe?
Oh, no, come back! I miss you. We still don't know what kind of music it makes, though. Now that we have the chance, I want to see the real thing.
The disc that Magunda left behind. I'd be glad you'd investigate it before I move on. We already did that.
But we did already.
So we have that.
Yeah.
Only 2 shots were fired at the pawn shop as clear the murderer is. That is the problem that I have to... Because that creates another issue that I have to think about, is the fact that if 2 shots were fired, one of them was at Hatch, the other one was at Sherlock.
Mm-hmm.
So if the blood
And
that's
we know
on...
who shot Sherlock.
Yes, but the problem is that the bullet that we thought was from Sherlock is not from Sherlock at all, because that's Egg's blood that's on the wall.
Yeah.
Because that matches with the green that was on the disc that we know is Egg Benedict's.
Mm-hmm.
So in case the problem of, was the bullet lodged in Sherlock, or how did that situation go down? Because that creates
if
the
only
contradiction.
he was
of,
here so we could ask him.
I know, right? So let's go ahead and press and see if we can get anything going from this. So this is the time. This is about the number of shots fired.
There are 2 bullets. We already know exactly which guns they came from. Can easily tell how many guests we've had simply by counting the plates. Same concept.
I can't say she's wrong about that, but
But
yes.
now and again, guests will make off with our high-quality bone china plates.
That sounds like a pretty poor guess.
So, for example, if there was one more bullet, a different bullet, maybe I would be willing to reconsider my verdict.
Could a 3rd bullet have been left at the crime scene? I'm not going to say we have... Well... Do I want to push it? Because technically, we'd have to... I think I'll say no proof for now.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure we tie up all the loose ends, because we have to make the jumps of this disc has the blood of someone else
let's go down
that
the
had a
line
gun.
first.
Yeah, I don't want to push that already. Unfortunately, we've only found 2 bullets so far.
I'm aware.
Yeah, I have to prove there's a 3rd bullet. That's a big
I
one,
can
too.
hardly imagine the yard would overlook a 3rd bullet. If I were to clean my master's room and overlook even just 1 bullet, he'd probably punish me severely.
Finding even 1 bullet probably wouldn't bode well for your master, I imagine.
Yeah. A 3rd bullet?
If we can find one, I just might be able to turn the tables.
Oh, surely there must be one rolling around somewhere.
We might have to go look through every piece of evidence, see if we can find some signs of another bullet. All right, the
He's having
stereoscope.
way too much fun.
He loves stereoscopes way too fucking much. Using both eyes, you can view 2 photos stereoscopically, right? Yeah,
Oh, stop.
just like this. If we have 2 bullets, could we see something from that? Wow, what a disappointment.
Wow.
No matter how you cross your eyes, only one truth will come to light. You're an idiot. The truth is that the defendant is the only one who could have shot the victim. How can you be so sure of that? Those 10 pillars shot the great detective, yes? Yes, that's true. See? Clear as day. This is going nowhere. If I can't get some momentum, we'll be stuck in a guilty verdict. Now are you still worried about what you did before?
Yes, he's still going on about
talk,
that.
Okay.
He slipped.
You need to lose your license. That surgery has nothing to do with this trial. Could you please? I dropped the controller. I'm so angry at him. Could you please put it aside for now? The defendant's life is on the line here. I'm not sure I can. As I can do, this has nothing to do with the case.
What?
What? What? After all, he was definitely shot. And the bullet just disappeared from his abdomen. Was his patient Egg Benedict? I just think that's a little too strange.
Or was it Sherlock? I hope it was
Sherlock. Sherlock? Do you feel a sharp pain in your abdomen? I'm a little afraid to ask. Who was this patient of yours?
Who was it?
What was his name? Sherlock?
Oh no!
Hollock? You mean Sherlock Holmes? Yes, that's his name.
Dude!
It was Mr. Holmes.
His theme starts playing.
You're saying that you were the surgeon for his operation?
Indeed, it was a major operation. We're using the latest form of anesthesia, Sonny.
Oh.
No way. What kind of coincidence is this?
He was brought to our hospital shortly after midnight, I believe.
This is your best doctor?
He's been shot, they said, so I sliced and diced through his stomach.
Oh, God.
But no matter how much I searched, I just couldn't find the bullet. But the scientifically put him back together again.
Did you really expect to find the bullet?
Yes, why?
That bullet was left at the crime scene.
Oh, the poor man.
That is true.
I mean, is he going to say there was no exit wound?
This picture clearly shows it too.
The bullet from the Templar's gun hit Mr. Holmes, and that bullet went straight through his body before getting lodged into the calendar. It's pretty clear if you think about it stereoscopically, right?
But who do you think I am?
Huh? Well, I actually don't know you.
When I saw that hole in his stomach, of course I flipped him over.
Flip?
Yeah, to see the...
Yeah, you did examine Mr. Holmes' back.
And there were no signs of an exit wound.
What?
Really?
That should deduce the bullet must still be inside of him. And for that reason, I sliced and diced.
Oh, God.
I made a scream my demands to the heavens. Can anyone in the world solve this mystery?
You're right.
That's...
This is quite a mystery.
What?
Where'd the disappearing bullet go? Is there a gun expert who can solve this?
Well, I mean, there's he literally is like, I'm an expert of guns, seen many crimes, and we might need to, I might press this to see if he pipes up over there. I really had no idea the surgeon who operated Mr. Holmes would be on the jury.
Oh, surprise too!
So there's no doubt that Mr. Holmes was shot.
That's what the police told me when they brought him in.
How bad was Holmes's wound?
The bleeding was severe, putting him in critical condition. It seems he was shot from point-blank range. There are really horrible burns around the wound, you see.
Ow.
Burns?
When I flipped him over, I saw no exit wound on his back. So, of course, removing the bullet became a priority.
But there was no bullet left inside Mr. Holmes' body.
That makes sense, too, given the bullet was left on the wall of the pawn shop.
So he's like, so where did it go?
Someone please solve this mystery.
This poor man.
I was waiting for the ding, goddammit.
Well, there was someone here who knew about guns, even if he was dangerous.
A disappearing bullet. So, is there a possibility that they fired an empty chamber? I don't know if that would work, because I was like, Hatch's gun only had one bullet. So...
But we heard the shot.
Yeah, I that's what I was saying. I wouldn't expect them, unless someone fired a blank, but the only thing I can think of, and I mean, wouldn't put it past them, is for the 10 pillars to have guns that fire blanks so they don't kill anyone.
But it made a hole, though.
I don't know. We'll have to ask the gun expert in a moment. We're going to go ahead and...
I would go right to him and
I was
then...
about to say, we'll skip over you. You're not important right now. Expert of guns. All right, let's talk about your expert of guns then. Just be sure, you really are just a harmless tourist. Tourist, harmless. I came to London to sightsee. I'm going to see the Crystal Tower now. Yeah, this is way too suspicious. He's reading it out of the book. Could you explain what you mean by expert of guns? I have difficult life. I survived many of those. It is very terrible, very wild to survive, how you say.
Oh, are you looking for the word bloodbath?
Yes, I take many bloodbaths. English is very difficult. This guy is terrifying, I swear. And if you want to know guns, please ask anyway. Please ask me. I solve any mystery. You can solve any gun-related mystery. Must be really confident. If possible, ask in Russian.
He doesn't seem so confident in his English, though.
Anyway, I'll keep that in mind. Gun-related mysteries. The way you talk, please. He's already turned the jury against us a second time.
But has he really disproven all of the possibilities? I don't think so.
For now, I need to gather information before I launch my counterattack. I'm going to turn those scales around. I swear it. All right. I'll see.
The clash.
I mean, it hasn't proved anything, though. That's the thing. I'm going to press him. Now that we've pressed him, maybe it unlocked the fact that he'll want to answer a question. So I'll go with this again and see if anyone pipes up. Or see if he pipes up, really. If not, I'll go ahead and make them clash. Come on. Give me a sound. That's not the sound I want. Come on. Maybe I can... Can I question him? Excuse me, Juror 6? What is it, Comrade Attorney? Comrade? I'm scared. Did anything bother you about that last statement at all? Maybe I'm thinking one thing. What is it? English is not an easy language, so I think you are doing very good. I've been thinking about this for a while now. Who put this guy on the jury?
I think you did it too soon.
Well, I think I'll still have to wait to see if I'm gonna just.
Oh
sorry, wait, so I'm just gonna get.
You mean that last line? You gotta wait till he says, "Oh, even someone dangerous." You know what I mean?
Well, you have to see if he pipes up, probably, because usually you can only do it. Though that is the last line.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So, if it doesn't work here, then I'll just have to. I'll just have to.
Yeah.
What this is going? Okay, so it's just the same thing. Okay, English is not good. So okay, so I'll see if they can.
So you would.
It's just
you gotta clash them.
It's just that their statements don't clash. You'd think they would talk.
Yeah,
which is
but
why
that's just do it.
Because I'll try. I can't guarantee that's gonna work. That's the thing, is that usually because their statements don't actually clash. There's nothing that's wrong about them.
But
let's see if this is what they. I would like to ask for your opinion on those two statements just now.
A gun expert?
Yeah, see?
Opinion. On the night of the crime, Mr. Holmes was shot by the 10 pillars.
Unfortunately.
Given there was no exit wound in his back, I surmised that the bullet did not pass through. But the bullet wasn't inside him either. And a bullet was already discovered lodged in the wall of the shop. Juror 6. Yes, my name is Dimitri. Do you perhaps have the answer to the mystery plaguing Juror 4?
He's thinking.
When I was in Russia, thing happened. Okay. It was blizzard night. Temperature below freezing. I run down mountain path.
What?
Mountain path was narrow and falling snow had frozen. It was cold. I was chased by men on dog sled aiming shotgun at me from behind. I don't think I'll ask for more details on that part. I was shot in back, fell into snow. The way I was then. The same as what I hear now. I was shot but no bullet inside me. No exit wound either.
In that case, where did the bullet go?
The bullet did not hit me.
Then what on earth did it hit?
It hit the big frozen block of ice beside me. Then sharp piece of ice break off and stab me. I make mistake. I think deep wound was because of bullet.
Unbelievable.
The piece of ice melted from body heat. That is answer to mystery of disappeared bullet.
But what does that have to do with this?
Huh?
Look, that wasn't a blizzard in the pawn shop.
Yeah.
That wasn't even a single snowflake.
Perhaps take it a little less literally.
Say, Ryu, where was Holmesy shot again?
Huh? I think it was around his stomach.
Holmesy always has a pouch attached to his belt.
A pouch? Now that she mentions it.
And that pouch always has 3 test tubes with really dangerous chemicals in it.
What? Dangerous chemicals?
Oh, that's right. He does have those.
Doctor, where's Mr. Holmes' pouch?
I don't think he had anything like that on him when it was admitted.
Pardon me?
He's just with his wine.
Prosecutor? I thought you were leaving. It was said that it is prohibited for the prosecution to speak during a closing argument. But the detective's pouch is currently in my possession. Really?
Why?
When the police arrived on the scene, they removed the aforementioned pouch in order to examine his wound.
Oh, no wonder I didn't remember it then.
Since then it has been stored with the other pieces of evidence. Most likely not one man has touched the pouch since the night of the crime.
Well then.
So this is an exceedingly unusual occurrence for a closing argument. The court requests that the prosecution submit its evidence for reference. Bring Mr. Sherlock Holmes' pouch here at once.
Yeah, he always has those test tubes
Yeah.
with his pretty colors.
So this is it. This is the pouch Mr. Holmes wore.
I see it. There's a broken glass tube in that has burned the pouch here. It's like an explosion occurred.
Ow.
An explosion?
In other words, the bullet fired by the Templars hit this pouch.
And a test tube exploded injuring the great detective.
The bullet struck Gallender in their entrance.
Huh.
How delectable.
One of today's mysteries has finally been solved.
That has any relation to the trial at hand.
What are you talking about?
Those 2 scoundrels shot the detective and the defendant shot the victim. The circumstances of this case have not changed in any way.
At least I'm incredibly satisfied. I must thank you, Blackheart defense attorney.
Thank you. No problem. I guess.
The court might as well accept this tattered pouch into evidence.
Holmesy's pouch is not tattered!
Man, he's getting trampled on today. God damn.
Let us return to the closing argument. Though it seems overturning this verdict will prove quite difficult.
Please, I just need more time. At the very least, I have a new lead. No matter what, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, you can't afford to let any clues go to waste. There must be an opportunity to make a turnabout somewhere. Yes.
I am the perfect person to voice Iris.
Yes, you are. All right. I bet if we look inside that tube, there's going to be a bullet sitting in there somewhere. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, I saw it. For a split second.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's in there. This glass tube has been shattered to bits. The bullet probably hit it.
If it hit, it would have caused a huge explosion.
Explosion?
The chemicals that Holmesy mixes for his investigations are super potent, you know. They have to be handled with absolute care.
Huh?
If this was hit by a bullet, it would totally catch fire.
Next time we go anywhere with Mr. Holmes, I should avoid being near his pouch.
That's extremely dangerous. No, that's the glass that we saw.
Oh, dang it. It's just the way the glass
you
are from the top.
gaslit me.
Sorry, it's just...
Ooh, ow. Ooh.
Oh, there's a
Ooh.
hole in the back. Actually,
Ooh.
there's a little bump there. Oh, that could be something.
You know what? You're right.
Huh? There's a hole here. It's not a bullet hole either. It looks like it was ripped open.
Maybe something pierced through this part of the pouch?
Huh. Either way, It's like both Mr. Holmes and his pouch have suffered a great deal.
Yeah.
What about the... Are we not going to talk about the bump?
Dude, if that happened to the pouch, I can only imagine what the wound looked like.
Come on.
Ooh.
Come on, I know there's a hole, but there's literally a bump there, people. Come on. It's this giant tumor below the hole. But you don't care about that. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. Okay. There has to be something here that proves it, right?
Homesies homemade chemicals are in glass tubes. These glass tubes.
Homemade?
For example, this one lets you see if somebody has touched something. If you drip this on something, the smell gets 100 times more potent.
It's pretty nifty.
They're super easy to use. It's just one thing you have to keep in mind. No matter what, keep them away from fire.
Does Mr. Holmes always walk around with these dangerous chemicals at his hip?
Yep.
These weapons in the eternal quest for truth? Or is he just careless?
Both.
Huh. Oh, well, there's the bullet
I
hole.
wouldn't say careless. He's just overly confident.
You know what? I think the bullet is in there. And actually, I think that's why we got to peek through here.
Oh. Oh.
This got burnt up pretty badly.
Huh? Hey, the strap here is broken.
I think this is where the bullet hit.
Let's take a look here. Oh.
All right. I don't know. That's got to be the bullet right there.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. There it is. What? Hey, Iris, take a look at this. Behind this broken glass tube, it's...
Where? It's a bullet.
It's supposed to be where the bullet that was fired at Mr. Holmes made contact. This is a huge find. So now we know on that night, there were 3 bullets fired in Hatch's shop.
Hey, Ryu! Did someone say something about the possibility of a third bullet?
Yeah, the time to press them is all they're worth.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, here we go. It's time to rumble this place up. Hello. Let's press. No, press. All right, skip forward. There's about them bullets. Then we need to say there's proof.
Now we have the proof.
Here we go. I can prove
Never
it.
thought that would be what happened to Sherlock.
Yeah, we got your third bullet right here. Oh, well, yeah, we literally they literally gave us the third bullet. Okay.
Yeah. You didn't see that? That it went when it went into court record?
I just thought it updated.
No.
Here you go. We just found it. On the night of the crime, there was another bullet in Hatch's pawnbrokers.
I knew he was going to say something.
What man of sorcery is this Japanese boy?
It's
Where
called
did that
looking
bullet
at
come
things.
from? It was lodged in Mr. Holmes's pouch.
You know, the thing that was in your possession this whole time?
What?
You blind fool.
It was removed from his clothes when he was taken to the hospital. Since then, nobody's examined it.
But then, the bullet that the tin pillar shot.
Yes, my lord. Presumably that bullet was the one that struck this pouch.
But doesn't this create a contradiction? If the bullet that shot Mr. Holmes is here, then what is the bullet pictured here?
Oh! 2 guns have already been submitted into evidence.
Those are Hatch's revolver and the tin pillar's own gun.
And the number of bullets discharged from these guns adds up to 1 each.
Oh.
Then you've got it. This means that a third bullet was discharged at the crime scene. But we know that only 2 bullets have been fired from the guns in evidence. As long as this fatal contradiction goes unresolved, a verdict would be senseless.
I haven't seen that in a while from him.
Order, order, order in the court. In the closing argument of all things, a shocking new truth has been revealed.
Almost dropped the controller
I
again.
saw that. Jesus.
This new information shakes the very basis of the trial thus far.
No.
By the authority of the Crown Court, I have no choice but to suspend this closing argument until further notice.
What? Suspend?
Bailiff, drag the witnesses back to the stand.
Huh.
So we didn't even get the verdict. We didn't even get things changed. We're just bringing them back.
Yeah. He's just like, again. Really?
Witnesses,
Yes, sir.
trust you are listening to the defense's closing argument.
Oh, God. What voice did I give you again?
You give it that.
You do this, brother. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
there you go. These families do little more than waste time. Answer me promptly and clearly. A third bullet was present at the crime scene. Explain this.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're hiding something.
Yeah, well, you see. Did you fire it or did you not? No, what?
That's
oh,
me.
That's you.
No way.
So you're saying there was someone else there with you? You gotta be joking.
We ain't nothing more than two best brothers, isn't it?
What happened to that third brother they were looking for? The guns found at the crime scene fired 2 bullets in total. So where's the gun that fired the third bullet?
He's so done. It's out walking about, you know.
Yeah.
Defense,
Said, sir.
I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you make of this third bullet? Whose gun fired the shot?
If I think about all the testimony and evidence presented so far, I should be able to answer. What happened in the pawn shop? The third bullet shows us that the third bullet has nothing to do with them, I believe. It probably
But what about
happened-
there was a co-conspirator?
that is also possible.
Because remember, they're like, earlier they were like, they're whispering, hey, if we talk about this, then he will,
That doesn't necessarily make them co-conspirators, though. That could just be the fact that they saw something and then, Ed Cameron was like, if you say anything, I'll fucking kill you both.
True.
And then they're like, oh, okay. So
Because I can't see them being in cahoots with someone
I
like him.
can't see anyone wanting to work with them.
I can't see him wanting to work with them, I should say.
Yes, that is a good point. You know what? We're going to find out what we got to do next time.
And Egg did freaking point a gun at us, so we know
Yep.
he has one.
We know it's him.
Yeah.
We know it's him. We just got to find out how to get to that point.
Yeah.